Done with the important stuff. Maybe we can take a crack at these?
Really? She just said, let's go to the dock. And then now she's like, oh, let's do some more puzzles.
You really want to go? You sure we've seen everything?
Either way, I'm ready for this to be over.
Me too.
Anyway, welcome back to some more. Tell me why. We're close to the ending, I think. So this could be the ending part.
What are we waiting for? I want to know who was here that night. Let's try and remember who Marianne was arguing with.
Let's do it.
Almost.
Is the shop owner.
Tom? Tom Vecchi is our father?
Of course. It had to be him.
Tessa knew, didn't she?
Yeah, she must have. That's what she didn't want to tell us.
God, Marianne and Tom?
I know.
What should we do now?
Yeah, call him out here and make him tell us what was going on.
And if he won't?
We know his secret. He will. Tom? It's Allison. We need to talk. We know it was you.
We know it was you. I would have just answered and say, hello, Dad. How about you come over for some tea? And then just put the phone down. You know what I'm saying? We know it was you. I am your daughter.
Let me take the lead on this. I know him better. I thought I did, anyway.
Sure. Whatever. As long as we get answers.
Kids, listen.
You're our father.
Yes.
You knew how bad it got out here. How little we had. Why didn't you help Marianne?
You mean all the money she wanted? We didn't have anything to spare. Well, that winter was rough on everyone. And you would have starved out here if not for all the free food we gave you.
Don't act like you had anything to do with that. That was all Tessa.
That's a cruel presumption, young man. Maybe it was Tessa's idea initially. But I supported it. And your mother was happy to live off our handouts.
You tried to burn our barn?
You tried to burn down our barn and knocked Tyler unconscious.
I never meant to hurt anybody. You weren't supposed to be home.
Doesn't excuse the fact that you didn't even stop to help.
What do you want me to say? I panicked. I was terrified that this whole thing was gonna blow up in my face. I had to do something.
I would have just... We can talk here. What should we do now?
Hey, you hearing me?
Yep. Sorry. I'm trying really hard to keep myself from punching him in the face.
He's not even the least bit sorry for what he did. He could have seriously hurt you.
Yeah, he's just a fucking coward.
You were here that night. You saw Marianne and Tyler. Why didn't you help?
I know it wasn't my best moment, but she threatened my life.
So you just decided to let her drown?
I didn't decide anything. Everything happened so fast, I panicked. And by the time I got to town, Brown was already on his way out. There was nothing else I could do.
Does he really expect us to believe there wasn't anything else he could have done that night?
I don't know, Ellie. I'd rather not think about it.
So what do we do now?
We tell him he's gotta fix the mess he made, one way or another.
You failed us, Tom. You need to make it right.
I'll do whatever you want. As long as none of this gets out.
Excuse me?
You want me to pay for my mistakes? Fine. But please, Tessa can't know. This'd kill her.
Tessa already knows, Tom.
No. That's impossible.
It never occurred to you the reason Tessa cut Marianne off was you?
But she never said anything. Oh, Lord.
You should try talking to your wife. Maybe if you had, we wouldn't be in this situation. And maybe Marianne wouldn't be dead.
Oh, come on. You of all people should appreciate how troubled Marianne was. She was unhinged. Something like this would have happened sooner or later.
And you just couldn't risk being there when it happened. Even though it meant leaving her to raise kids out here all by herself. None of this would have happened if you'd manned the fuck up!
I didn't have a choice. I know it shouldn't have happened. But, well, your mother was a very pretty woman. And she'd been so many places and done so many things. The way I always thought I would have. I got caught up. Love made me a fool. Look, I made mistakes. But this will not go any further than the three of us.
Why? We know. Tessa knows. Marianne's dead. There's no point in hiding it anymore.
He's afraid it'll tank his campaign. Am I wrong?
Jesus, Tom.
I've kept your secret all these years. I don't want to go spilling it. But I will if I have to.
What?
Yeah. Your little story about self-defense. I've never told anyone how Marianne really died. That night, I came out here because I was worried about your mother.
That is one weird looking raincoat.
Why did they do it? They made me do it. They made me do it. Why did they do it? It's his fault. It's his fault.
Are you blind? What?
No. No way. You're a fucking liar.
I saw what I saw.
You're manipulating us just like you manipulated her.
Tyler!
You're not listening to this, are you?
Be smart about this, Allison. Are you sure you want this to get out? You've got way more here to lose than he does. His name will be all but clear, but you'll be a killer. What will your uncle say?
Well, he knows.
And Michael? Well, the whole town might turn on you.
Don't touch her.
You know I'm right.
Just get out of here, Tom. Tyler and I need to talk alone.
Just please, think twice before making any rash decisions. There are a whole lot of lives at stake here.
Leave us the fuck alone. And never come back.
Did she really say that I'm not gonna hurt you and then she got stabbed?
Allie, you okay? You didn't let that asshole get to you, did you? Did you?
What if he's right? I've been having all these nightmares about that night, and they were a lot like how Tom said. And now, when I try to remember, that's all I can see.
He's trying to mess with your head, and you're letting it work.
No, it's more than that. Ever since we started digging, I haven't been able to shake this feeling like something's off.
Something's off because he put this in your head. Don't let him get away with it.
He might not be lying. We keep getting things mixed up. We remember totally different versions of the past.
Those are just details. This isn't that. She was going to kill me.
I'm not so sure anymore, Tyler.
Bro. She pointed the gun at us twice. Right? Or at him. She was gonna kill him.
She had a gun pointed at me. She chased me. She said she was going to kill me.
She threatened Tom with those exact same words, with the same gun, on the same pier. The thing you said to Eddie the other day got thrown back at me. Don't you think it's possible that happened here too?
I guess it's possible. Fuck. I don't know. And we're never gonna know the truth, are we? Because the second you walk away from something, that's it.
Yeah.
I guess at this point, you just have to decide what you believe.
Me?
Yeah. You need to start dealing, Allie. And that means coming to terms with whatever version of the past feels the most true to you. No more running. Whatever you choose, you gotta live with it, okay?
Believes Tom version.
I'm going to kill you!
Bro, she pointed the gun at him twice.
Kill you!
So I'm gonna say this. I'm sorry.
Going to kill you! I'm going to kill you! I'm going to kill you!
No, don't do this. Mom, no.
Listen. This isn't what...
Tom was lying. Marianne couldn't face being separated from her kids again. And the only way to make sure that never happened was for all of us to go together. I know it in my heart. I saved you. I saved us.
I know. You did the right thing. You want to go back inside?
Yeah.
Whether some outsider remembers something different, regardless, she had a loaded gun, pointed at him twice. She saved his life. That's just the way it is.
Hey, peep what I just found downstairs. What do you think? Will it have aged well, or just gone bad?
That mug.
Cheers, I guess.
I can't believe Tom thought we'd buy that story. And that I almost did.
Yeah, I still can't believe he and Marianne. What the hell did she see in him?
She was probably just really, really lonely after she lost Leo.
I could never get that lonely.
Listen, with everything that's been going on, it got me thinking. About our voice. Like, that maybe we should stop using it.
What?
I just don't trust it, and I think we'll be better off without it. This morning, I kept getting these horrible visions. Of you and Marianne and Eddie.
Visions. Like our memories?
Yeah, but different. It was all my worst thoughts brought to life. You were in my bedroom saying I abandoned you. Eddie called me a snake.
I'm sorry. I should have been there for you.
It's okay, I was the one who walked out. I can't let that happen again.
I don't think it will. Something's been pushing us to find answers. And now we have them. Maybe I'm wrong. And if it stays bad, we can stop. But I really want to keep what makes us, us.
The Mad Hunter was forced to remain below the lake with the Moon Hag, but she did not kill him, because even reduced to just one hand, he was too useful a servant. Lo, he plotted
What do you
the day
think?
he would emerge,
Brothers and
to
sisters?
once again hunt the wise princess and earn back his left hand.
Always.
And that is the story of how the crafty goblins rescued the wise princess from the Mad Hunter.
What a touching story. This can't be the end, right? There's no way. We still have to figure out what's gonna happen with our father. What he's gonna do once we say, hey, listen, he's our father. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna go out and tell people what we did. 6 months later. Snow is done. We have a whole different vibe here.
One last look. I'm good to go. Hey, it's me.
Hey, me.
House is empty. I'm getting ready to head out, so last chance. Is there anything you want me to do while I'm in town?
Listen, Ty, you're dropping off the keys with Tina, right?
Yup, gonna leave them at her office on my way to the ferry.
Well, that's it then.
How are you?
Good, actually. Really good. You?
Same. You know, emptying the house really cleared my head out.
Thanks for doing that. The observatory really needed me this week. And after everything that happened, I just felt like I needed to keep some miles between me and Delos Crossing.
No worries. You still loving your therapist?
Gail, yes. I was actually just doing some letter writing she assigned me as homework. It really helped me get some perspective.
That sounds awesome. Did you see the article I sent you about Tom losing the election?
Ah, yes. I saw your message right before derby practice, so I didn't have time to read it. But I did cackle at the headline.
Did you picture Tom's face whenever you went in for a block?
No, but that is a great idea.
Anyways, I'm glad Tessa finally left his ass. Karma is a bitch.
Oh, Tessa left him also? So he's all alone now?
How's Juno?
Big and full of people, even without tourists. Michael's been writing up rules for the apartment. I need your support against his whole food policy.
Just refuse to sign anything until I get there. Okay?
Okay, but you better hurry. If he gets his way, we'll only have one small shelf for junk food.
What? Heresy. I'm gonna need like twice that just for snack cakes after my surgery next month.
I know, right? This cannot stand.
What surgery?
Okay, I'm gonna hang up now.
See you tonight.
Okay. I'm gonna take one last walk through the house and then head to the ferry.
Drive safe.
Pretty sure that's the only way possible in the old Allison mobile.
Love you, Tyler.
Love you. I should grab the rest of my stuff before I head out.
What? The rest of your stuff?
Huh. Well, at least she finally dumped his ass.
So Tessa left him? Bro, I went through the whole place. Where would your stuff be? Is it hiding somewhere?
Seeing it empty is so weird, but at least it's the last time we'll ever have to.
What do you mean, look? Dude, it's a laptop. Why would you leave a laptop here? Huh? Take the laptop, put it in your pocket, bro. I guess the house comes with the laptop.
I should grab the rest of my stuff before I head out. For posterity.
A room looks so big if it's empty.
Certainly hope the new owners are Mr. or Mrs. Fix-It.
There's a paper plane on on the light.
Gonna miss this.
One more jog down memory lane, Mr. Ronan?
Hey, I'm having a private moment with me, myself, and I here.
Okay, carry on.
Moment's over. You ruined it. You, it's just me, myself, and I. Solo ride until I die.
Such a good day. I should grab the rest of my stuff before I head out.
Okay, that's the only things that I know that we should take. I wonder why I couldn't grab it the first time. But let's just say, job's done.
Well, this is goodbye for real, I guess. Hey, Aaron. It's Tyler Ronan. I thought I'd catch you on your break between sessions, but I guess you're going along with another rebel with too many causes. I know I haven't reached out since I left Fireweight, but I just wanted to say, well, you were right about grief, about it going in circles. This morning, I was out on the porch staring at the fog, and my mother, she just tumbled right out of me. But it was okay. It actually felt good to remember. Anyway, give me a call back if you get a chance. I'll see you around. And thank you.
Yeah, seems to be GG indeed. Yeah. So Allison was grateful they completed Mary Ann's puzzle. Allison felt that standing by the twins' memory was the right thing. The twins trusted their bond and kept their voice. Eddie was relieved that Allison accepted responsibility in the murder. Sam lost his temper on Allison. Michael was happy to become a good friend with Tyler. If anyone know someone struggling, well, there's the suicide number. I don't know. I'm a little bit on the fence of this game, to be honest. The ending, I feel like there could be so much better endings. The storyline of this game is absolutely phenomenal. The voice actors is really good. It just felt like there was not many choices or options, different variety. So I would just assume we'll all have the exact same outcome in the game. I don't know, there might be one or two different endings in this game. I just don't think there's much of a variety. When it comes to games like this with multi-options or multi-choice, I feel like the leading winner has to be Detroit Become Human. That game has so many different endings. It's phenomenal. And the game they made before that also, Heavy Rain, has so many different endings. You know, it's two games we haven't covered on the channel yet, so hopefully we'll cover that eventually, but I think when it comes to games like that, multi-choice, every choice have a consequence or anything like that, I feel like those are the leading games. I really do hope they make another one. But when it comes to this game, particularly, and Life is Strange, it always feels like, you know, like let's take a good example here. When we told the police officer that we are the killer, in fact, she was crying her eyes out for like that 20 seconds, and all of a sudden it was like nothing happened. She wasn't like, you know when you're done crying, like you struggle to breathe. None of that, dude. Like, she was completely fine, as if you took the other option. There was not even like a red nose or like nothing. There was no symptoms of her crying at all. But literally 20 seconds ago, she couldn't even breathe because she was crying so hard. So, I don't know, like, it's very... The consequences in this game feels very narrow, like it's very short-tempered. So yeah, that I don't know. It's, for me, that's just a bit weird. I want bigger outcomes, bigger differences, and endings at least. I don't know. Maybe the company just struggled to make something like that work because they want to give an outcome. They want to. They leaving room open for like a number 2 game potentially, but I think a better option is to just like make it so that there won't be a number 2, but a whole different game eventually. But this is my opinion. I don't know. Let me know in the comment section how you guys feel about games like this, multi-choice. However, like I said before, the actors in this game is pretty good. The voice acting, yeah, it's pretty awesome. The animations was sometimes a little bit glitched and funny, but other than that, really cool. I unfortunately have to deduct another point because of copyright music. Games like this, I feel like music plays a big role, and I get it, but there's so much variety of options that you can get with no copyright music. So if they want the game to blow up or become bigger, I feel like you need to have channels covering your game, and by doing that, you'll have to, unfortunately, abide by the rules of YouTube and not have any copyright music in it. I would give this game a solid 7 out of 10, guys. That is just my opinion. I also didn't know, and I still don't think it's possible, but I don't think trans men, women that become men, I don't think you can grow a beard. I don't think you can have a deep voice. I mean, sure, you can get an operation and maybe get a ding dong, but I don't think you can grow a beard and all of a sudden have a deep voice. I don't think that's possible. Maybe surgery, you can get the voice. I don't think the facial hair is an option. But I could be wrong. I'm not too sure. I don't know much about trans. I don't really care about those things. I just, you know, play my games and make videos about it. I don't know what's going on in pretty much in America. This is huge. Here where I live in South Africa, it's not a thing, to be honest. Maybe eventually it will become a thing, right? Whatever comes out in America eventually leads on to here. So yeah, give this game a 7 out of 10. Pretty good. Very short game as well. I would say roughly 6 hours, maybe 7. But yeah, it's a very short game. But yeah, pretty fun. Good story. Not as good as Life is Strange, but good enough, you know? Hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did, smash that like, subscribe if you're new. And I'll catch you guys in the very next series. Love you, take care, and as always, remember to twist some nips. Take care. Bye-bye.